What if the chaos, pressure, anxiety, and noise of modern life were not new at all? What if people living over 2,000 years ago had already seen the very problems we struggle with today? Not just seen them, but tried to solve them. This ancient wisdom wasn't written on social media. It wasn't created by Silicon Valley. It was recorded in scrolls, journals, and dialogues by philosophers who lived in times of war, plague, empire, and betrayal, human challenges strikingly familiar to ours. This is Stoicism. Stoicism began in ancient Greece and was perfected in Rome. It was not a religion, no supernatural promises, no divine salvation. It was a school of thought about living well amid uncertainty. The Stoics asked a question that every human has asked. How do we live without fear when life is unpredictable? How do we remain steady when everything around us feels unstable? To answer that, they started with one simple distinction. There are things we can control, and things we cannot. This idea may sound simple, almost obvious, yet it is astonishingly powerful. Because most of our suffering, both ancient and modern, comes from attempting to control what we cannot, and resisting change that we have no power over. Let's make this clear. You cannot control the weather. You cannot control other people's choices. You cannot control whether your favorite team wins. You cannot control the economy, the news cycle, or the comments section online. But you can control how you react to these things. This distinction, between reaction and control, lies at the heart of Stoic philosophy. Epictetus, a Stoic teacher born a slave, wrote this: "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Think about your life for a moment. How many times have you lost sleep over something you could not change? A text that didn't come. A decision someone else made. A situation that felt unfair. Now imagine if you could pause before reacting to those moments. Instead of panic. Calm, instead of obsessing. Perspective, instead of fear. Clarity. This is what Stoicism trains you to do. But Stoicism is not about suppressing emotions. It's not about becoming numb or emotionless. It is about understanding what belongs to you and what does not. Your thoughts, yes. Your actions, yes. Your intentions, yes. Other people's opinions, external events, the past or the future, not yours. And that realization changes everything. Seneca, another Stoic teacher, was once asked, "How should one live?" His reply was simple: we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. This is where Stoicism connects directly to modern anxiety. We spend so much time imagining potential problems, negative outcomes, worst-case scenarios, that our mind never truly rests. We create stress about a future that never arrives. The Stoics called this anticipatory anxiety, suffering that exists only inside the mind, not in the real world. But there was an answer. The Stoics practiced what they called negative visualization. This sounds counterintuitive. Why imagine bad things? Because by imagining loss and difficulty, you prepare your mind emotionally for it. At first, this seems pessimistic, but the purpose is not to dwell on tragedy. It's to neutralize fear. When you stop fearing loss, you open space for gratitude. When you're comfortable with uncertainty, you are no longer ruled by it. When everything outside your control is no longer a threat, that's freedom. This is the ancient strategy that thousands today call mental resilience. But Stoicism wasn't just theory, it was life practice. Marcus Aurelius, Roman emperor and Stoic, lived in constant crisis, wars, political unrest, betrayal, plague, and yet he wrote his personal journal not about strategy or empire, but about mindset. He wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This wasn't philosophy for the elite. This was philosophy meant for real life. A life with pain, with setbacks, with impermanence. Now let's talk about how Stoicism addresses the pace of modern life. Today, we are overwhelmed by choice, millions of notifications, endless information, and instant comparison with others. But Stoicism teaches attention over impulse. Stoicism teaches presence over reactivity. Stoicism teaches that your inner world, your peace of mind, is a skill to be cultivated. Modern psychology echoes this. Many cognitive behavioral therapies draw directly from Stoic principles. Reframe negative thoughts, focus on the present. Question irrational beliefs. But here's something the Stoics observed long before our modern therapies existed. Your judgment about an event causes stress, not the event itself. And if you change your judgments, your emotions change. That's empowerment. Let's make this practical. When you wake up tomorrow, notice this. When something goes wrong, pause. Ask, is this within my control? If not, let it go. If yes, take action. This shift alone alters your relationship to life's uncertainties. But there's another Stoic practice that transforms how you view suffering. Reflect on impermanence. Everything changes. Nothing lasts forever, not pain, not success, not anger, not joy. When you accept this, attachment loosens, and with it, suffering. The Stoics didn't believe in running away from emotion. They believed in mastering it. A life like this is not surrendered. It's intentional, it's courageous, it's calm in the middle of chaos. If there is one thing Stoicism teaches better than any modern philosophy, it's this. You are more than your feelings. You are not your circumstances. You are the observer of your experience, not the victim of it. And that's why ancient wisdom remains alive today. In a world that demands speed, Stoicism offers clarity. In a world full of noise, Stoicism offers inner silence. In a world driven by anxiety, Stoicism offers perspective. Every generation returns to Stoicism because human nature hasn't changed. We still fear uncertainty. We still want peace. We still want meaning. We still need a philosophy that helps us respond, not just react. And this ancient philosophy, Stoicism, might be exactly what the modern mind has been searching for.